Hi, it's Larry the Llama here. How you doing? My cousin Loretta came to visit us last week. It was great to see her. She and her husband moved from Lima in Peru, where I came from originally, to Caracas in Venezuela, where they've been very happy. They've had a couple of crias, that's baby llamas to you, and they're doing well in the retail trade, mainly in alpaca blankets, stuff like that. Anyway, she was telling us all about Venezuela. Fascinating. I'd heard about Hugo Chavez, of course, their president who died sadly of cancer. He was a real left-wing firebrand. He spoke at the United Nations after George W. Bush once, and you know what he said? The devil's been here. There's a smell of sulfur in the air. Well, that's not very polite, but he sure livened things up. But like him or not, Hugo Chavez won many free and fair elections over the years and even survived a coup attempt back in 2002. He was very popular with the ordinary people because he used the country's oil wealth, Venezuela's in the top 10 of oil producers in the world, to make life better for the poorest folk. Schools, doctors, houses, you name it. This made Chavez very unpopular in Washington, and when he died, I'm ashamed to say my government has gone out of its way to make life difficult for the next guy. Nicolas Maduro, a former bus driver, an ordinary guy, won another free and fair election to become the new president, but the losers wouldn't accept the result. Neither would Obama. Okay, it was a narrow margin, but it was wider than George Bush's over Al Gore, or even JFK's over Richard Nixon. So the opposition, mainly the rich, began a violent campaign to create chaos to make the country impossible to govern, and they did this with money and support from Washington. What Obama's trying to do in Venezuela is what President Nixon succeeded in doing in Chile way back in '73. Regime change, they call it these days. But if the people of Venezuela want a socialist government, let them have a socialist government. It's none of our business. I say good luck to them.